So now we will be discussing about some code which is in C++. So we are going to create for the linked list manipulation. So the following codes implements a linked list in the data structure in C++. So first, we declare node. So a node struct is defined to store the data and pointer to the next node. So how do you use the pointer? You just need to put this sign, pointer to the next node in the list. Then the class linked list. This class is defined with a private member variable head, which is a pointer to the first node in the list. So we declare as the head as null. Next is the and in the code. Okay, this one. So the add end method is used to add a new node to the end of the list. It creates a new node, assigns the item to it, and adds it to the end of the list by traversing the list until it finds the last node and setting its next. This one. Pointer to the new node. If the list is empty, it sets the head pointer to the new node. So once the list is empty, automatically the head is the pointer. Okay. So if the again if the list is empty, it sets the head and pointer into the new node. So automatically, if the head equal to null, so the new node will be our head. Next is our display. So this is the display code. So this method is used to print out the values of each node in the list by traversing the list and printing out each node's data value. So the list in the our nodes will be displayed using the traversing. Next is the remove. So we have the remove here. Remove, yes, one. So in the remove method, it is used to remove a node from the list. It first checks if the list is empty, this one. If it is equal to null, then, and if so, it returns. So if the node to be removed is the first node in the list, it calls the remove first. So if we are deleting the first node, so it will call the remove first method. Otherwise, it traverses to the list until it finds the node before the nodes to be removed and update its next pointer to point to the node after the one to be removed, and then deletes the nodes to be removed. So it will just in this code we will find the node before the node containing the item. So basically, if this item is already in the third, so it will find that in the second, then it will proceed to the fourth node. So if the item is not in the list, return this one. Then if it contains, then remove the node containing the item. So we just need to remove the node. Okay, then we proceed to the next, meaning, for example, if it calls the next, if next is 2, from 2 it will go to 3. If next it will go to 4. Then delete the node to delete this node, this one, the temporary next. Okay, then the find method. So the find method is used to search a value for a value in the list. It traverses the list and returns true if it finds the value and false if it does not. So for example, if it finds in the node, so we declare the temporary as our head, then it traverses until the end, and if it sees the data, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Next is we have the ball find, then the remove first method. Where is the remove first method? So we call the remove first method here. Okay, this one. I think remove first, remove last. Okay, this one. So the remove first method is used to remove the last node in the list. It checks if the list is empty, and if not, it traverses the list until it finds the second to last node and update it to next pointer to null and delete the last node. So in this code, we create the function remove first to remove the first item in the list. Then if the list is empty, it will return, and if it is not, it will remove the first node and update the head pointer. This one. Okay. Then the remove last. So we have the remove last method. So this method is used to remove the last node in the list. It checks if the list is empty, and if not, it traverses until then it finds the second to last node, updates its next to um, pointer to null, and deletes the last node. So this is the function to remove the last item in the list. So it will check if the list is empty, then it will return if it is empty. If there's only one item in the list, so you should basically remove it, then return to, you just need to set it to null, then return. Then find the, otherwise you need to find the second to last node, then you need to remove the last node and update the second to last node's next pointer. This one. So the insert in the middle, this one. Insert middle method is used to insert a new node with a given value at a specified location in the list. It first creates a new node with the given value if the list is empty and or the location is 0. This one. Then it adds the new node to the beginning if the location beyond the end of the list is, it calls the add end method. This one. The location is beyond the list, it will insert at the end. So this is the add end method already. To add a new node to end of the list, otherwise it traverses the list until it finds the node at a specified location and inserts the new node after it. Oh, this one. This code will insert the new node after the specified location, and that's all. So once we try to run the code, it will display this one. So basically we put the, okay, let's check the code. So we go to our main. So the main function creates the new linked list, adds several nodes to it, display the list, removes a node, and displays the modified list again. So in this main, we add end. So basically we add 1, 2, 3, and 5. Then we display. In the next value, we remove an item which is 5. So and we display it again by using display method. So as you can see, the 5 is removed after this one. We updated or we removed the 5 from the list. So maybe that's all for our tutorial for C++ linked list implementation.